Work with Power BI long enough, there's a good chance that you're going to be asked to build some kind of fiscal report. And one of the calculations that you're going to have to put in there is going to be a fiscal year-to-date calculation. Now, this can be tricky because oftentimes Power BI's time intelligence function will use the calendar year. So let's jump into Power BI and let's look at an example about how you can create a non-standard fiscal year-to-date calculation. So first we have to talk about the total year-to-date time intelligence function. So what this function does is it calculates a total year-to-date value. So in this case, I have my revenue measure that I've created, and I'm giving that revenue measure into my total year-to-date function, and then I am giving it my date table. And that's producing revenue year-to-date, which works great if my calendar starts on January 1st. But what if it doesn't? What if my fiscal year starts or ends on June 30th? Well, here's how you can solve that. You see, the total year-to-date function has two additional optional arguments. First, it can take a filter expression to modify the filter context, but it can also take a custom year-end date. So in this case, if my fiscal year ends on June 30th, what I can do is just simply add on here 6/30, right? And that will change my year-to-date sales to that non-standard fiscal year. It's as simple as that. Well, this video was short and sweet. If you learned something, or if I answered a question, please consider subscribing and liking for more videos just like that. And if you're interested in learning more about me, feel free to check out my LinkedIn down in the video description.